If this is experimental rap, then Yeezus is probably equivalent to Nothing Was the Same. First of all, I have nothing against jpeg Mafia. He's a good rapper in general. I appreciate his contribution to the industry, impact on generation already. He was on a great album run throughout 2020s. He got a lot of beautiful performances, such as Scaring the Women tour with Danny Brown. However, on his last album, he did it on the dump. Let me explain. So, we all know Peggy mostly from his experimentation. On his highlights, such as Bold, 1539 and Calvert, Hazard Duty Pay, Forgive Me Jesus I'm Thought, all these songs reflect Hendrix's unique inner world, his attitude to life and music in general. Talking about Scaring the Women, on this thing, they were doing some insane production movements. They were sampling anime or something like that, and it was dope. He did took some similar samples from it and mixed it for some reason with weird guitar riffs, absolutely unnecessarily over distorted alien sounds, pop rhythms, and fast punch rap. Well, the way of creativity he promoted is literally why we love his music so much. It sounds so abnormal, unstable, even metatextual. I mean, now, when we have a whole damn album called Experimental Rap, it seems to be the least experimental JPEG album, so he kind of gave up this particular position. His beats were always made up especially for him to rap on them, which means that only him and only him could somehow rap on them. Considering that, Experimental Rap is not just a weak album, it's not quite typical for Peggy, as like 80% of all songs on the thing are plain, flat, they don't bump like they used to. Ultimately, this cover is shit. It looks like AI. Even more AI than AI itself, bro. So does all of that mean that after I lay down my life for you, it's unwhelming for him to make good music again? I'm not sure. I would say that he's probably at the moment of his life when he's in need of dropping songs like that. However, I still don't understand concept of Baby Girl, War of a Land, Money. Last one is arguably the worst song on the album. Why the hell would he think that bringing some dirty women to the set is tough? Next point we can all agree with is his flow. Moreover, he's recycling one same flow, just changing it a little bit depending on beat. The brightest examples of this are Pop This Heat, Meet the Dealers, Degenerate Prayer, Since I Met Ye, Yen, Mask On, New Era, Bridges on Fire, No Strippers in Heaven, Chat. I'm literally reading the tracklist right now. Lights, for example. Personally, I've never thought that all of the Lights sample can sound this corny. Let's be real, his ability to reinvent one same thing a lot of times is washed. Fair enough, all the tracks on Thing are pretty similar. There's nothing on experimental rap that can approve its name. Another thing that dissonates with everything we knew about JPEG Mafia are his new video clips. Unironically, his budget is finally bigger than school lunch. He got Choppa, Cybertruck or something like that to shoot a clip, and it makes album even worse. It all looks like Underdog and Spina break all the stereotypes, grind his best and rush straight into the charts. That's definitely not what his fans were expecting from experimental rap. In addition, it was never even mentioned to become part of his discography. So that's why I feel like JPEG Mafia didn't succeed to justify all the expectations and, unfortunately, made nonsensical movement, leaving his target auditory without any approval or reason for calling him the king of experimentation anymore. Even though I'm not Anthony Fantano, I'm gonna give him like 3 out of 10. I hope he will overcome whatever happens to him right now and drop something way better soon.